This is Hammad, and I currently work at the largest bank in Pakistan in their Treasury and Global Markets division. This is my GMAT journey, and hopefully, this will help you understand why TTP is the best resource that you can ever find for the GMAT exam. So, my GMAT journey began last year in Feb when I registered for the exam in May. And I used another online resource to prepare myself for the GMAT exam. I thought that I would be really good at Quant, but Quant proved to be one of the more difficult end of the exams for me. But when I started studying from the other resource, I really wasn't uh, improving a whole lot. So my mock score before I started was 580. And after 2 months of studying, I ended up with an actual test score of 580 as well. So I did not really improve a lot or at all in the exam itself, right? After that, I started looking for other resources that I could use to prepare myself for the GMAT exam. And I couldn't really find any resource. And then somebody suggested the target test prep course. For people in economies like Pakistan, a dollar-based course becomes really, really expensive. So I was sort of thinking if I should even go for it or not. But after not finding anything else, I finally decided to give TTP a chance. Within the first 5 days of the trial, it was very clear that TTP was miles ahead of whatever I had come across in the last 4 or 5 months for my GMAT prep. And the fact that the first topic of the course through how to attempt the exam, how to attempt data sufficiency questions, was really mind opening and was really really helpful because that's when I realized how I should be sort of looking at data sufficiency questions. From there on out, initially I planned to sort of go with a like try TTP for 2 months and just use it for quant, and then give my exam. So I went on 2 months with the TTP course, buying it monthly, and I wasn't even done with 30% of the course. That's how comprehensive it was. That's when I realized that it's going to take a lot more time, but I just kept on buying monthly subscriptions, thinking that I'll finish it this month or the next month. And all in all, it took me 5 months to cover the quant component as well as the sentence correction section of the verbal component. My GMAT scores throughout the prep, I really did not sort of give mocks every month. What I did was once I finished the quant course, I gave my first mock and I ended up with a 700 without doing any verbal practice. So TTP was able to move me from a 580 to a 700 official mock score with me just working on TTP's quant section. Then I started doing the verbal section, and I only did the sentence correction bit from there. The rest to the comprehension and the critical reasoning bits I was relatively good at, so I did not really pursue them with the TTP course, and I just did the official guide questions. So from there on out, every week I used to give one mock, and my score used to be in the range of 700 to 710. For the first 4 mocks that I gave. The fifth and the sixth official mock, I ended up scoring a 760 and a 730, and my official GMAT score was a 730. So with 5 months of practice with target test prep and a month of my own review in 6 months in total, I moved from a score of 580 to a 730. And it's all due to the completely amazing course offered by Target Test Prep and the way that they teach quant. For me, starting off with Target Test Prep was a little difficult because it's a notes-based course, not like a videos-based course that a lot of other institutes offer. And I myself had been using a lot of videos throughout my academic journey before my GMAT exam and its preparation, right? So moving to a notes-based course was a little bit of an adjustment, but TTP's course, the way that they describe concepts, the way that they have their bullets and their paragraphs, it's so well written and well composed that I was actually saving time doing the notes rather than if I had been watching a video. So my suggestion to anyone who's following Target Test Prep or thinking about taking a GMAT course is just go buy the 4 month or the 6 month package, use it, do everything by the T, and you will end up with a good score. Uh, and if you have any issues, Scott, Jeff, and the rest of the team, they're all very, very responsive. They always help you out. Whenever you drop them a message or an email, they will always get back to you. They will help you out with any sort of confusions that you have. So that's another layer that other resources might not offer you. All in all, to summarize, I moved from a 580 to a 730 with 6 months of prep, 5 months of which I used target test prep. My suggestion to anyone moving on with a GMAT preparation is to buy the 6 month course and just follow what they are saying in the course itself, and you will end up with a good score. Best of luck. Signing off.